What is going on, guys? Hope all is good. In this video today, we're going to be talking about businesses that can't scale past 80K, or if you are a business and looking to scale past 80K, let me explain what you need to start doing right now. Now, if you are a high ticket business owner, let's just say you're an agency, consultant, or a coach, listen up, this is for you, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do so you can scale past 80K. We speak to a lot of businesses on a daily basis. I'm talking 6 to 10 businesses every day. And unfortunately, most people that come to us think, hey, I'm going to hire a closer. It's going to be magic. They're going to help me pass the 80K. Or a business owner comes in earning 20, 30K a month. Hey, it's time to hire a closer. It's not true. It's not true. So let me explain what you need to understand first. Is a closer needs to come onto an offer and they need to know hand on heart that they can make at least 10 grand a month in commissions for them to even consider working with you. Okay, so let me just run through some very basic information. We call it the C.L.O.S.E method. So C stands for clarify your sales DNA. Have you actually mapped out visually the whole process? From marketing, your sales process, it could be your CRMs, your automations, your templates, all the way onto sending over the contracts, getting the payment. How does the onboarding look? You need to have it very, very crystal clear. Why? Because most closers are visionaries. If they come into an offer and it's an absolute mess, paperwork's all over the place, that's where the highest churn happens. Is businesses not understanding their sales DNA, businesses not understanding where your chain of sale is breaking for not having your mind map, and closers are going to come in and they're just going to be so lost that they're going to churn. 62% of all closers in this industry churn within the first couple of months. So you don't want that. You've got to the stage where you've spent money, you've got your agency, your consulting or your coaching to a certain level. Now, the last thing you need is a closer to come in and ruin it for you and just go start from zero again. So first of all, have that. But the other thing as well is if a closer comes in and asks you, what is your revenue? If you say below 80K, they're in their heads. The closers can't imagine that a business owner can't make 100 grand or 80 grand plus by themselves. So if they can't do it, how can a closer come in and do it? So it's going to be very hard to find a top closer if you're not hitting that 80K plus. So there are a few things that you can do. You as the business owner needs to get better. Yes, you've done the fulfillment, you've done the marketing, the product, the branding's there. You need to get better at selling. If you cannot sell, why would a closer come in and risk being a commission-based only rep, coming into a business and possibly not producing? So they need to see, like I said, you need to start producing more by leveling up your sales skills. Now, that is the C. L is, once you are there, it's leveraging a recruitment agency. You've spent all this time building, fulfillment, managing, you're still selling at the moment. Don't waste more time on going out, interviewing a load of reps, the reps that you maybe find on Facebook, hanging around, trying to find a job. That's not where you find good reps. You find good reps from headhunting and bringing them on to your offer from other offers. So that's something that whether it's with us or someone else, learn how to leverage recruitment agencies. The other thing, this is important. Now that you're leveraging, how are you getting prepared to ask them the right questions on the interviews? Are you going to role play? How do you role play? What questions are you actually looking for? What kind of personality are you looking for to come into your business and help you scale? O, so C.L.O., right? O is for your onboarding process. Imagine a closer coming in, you've now hired a closer, and then all of a sudden they've jumped onto your offer and there's no systems, there's no docs. In fact, the paperwork's all over the place. You've got Google folders in lots of different, other folders hidden away. And there's no system, there's no organization. So imagine if it's your first day on a job and you've walked into the office and they've opened the door to your new office, you've walked in and there is fucking paperwork all over the place. Person turns around who showed you your office and they're like, hey, good luck on your first day. The paperwork is somewhere. I can't remember exactly where the onboarding or the step-by-step process. It's somewhere. Go find it. It's horrible. You don't want to walk into an office with paperwork all over the place. You want to have a very organized desk, a very organized office, and everything is structured. So you're not relying on a closer to magically come in and just, do wonders, right? It needs to be an organized process. So we've gone through the C, we've gone through the L, we've gone through the O. The S is for your sales management system. How are you tracking data? What dashboards do you have? Where are you getting alerted if a closer has no more slots available? How are you tracking the setters? There's so much information that you need to track in order to be able to know if that closer is doing their job right, or if there is something broken in your chain that we spoke about in the letter C, which is clarifying your sales DNA. Now, E is for elevating your top talent or elevating your sales team and constant training. Who's doing that? So my question to you is, if you don't have all of this in place at the moment, reach out to me. I'll show you a very easy system that you can implement so you can start hitting 80 grand plus per month just by yourself, so you can bring in a high ticket closer that can help you scale. That's it from me. Hope this helps. Ciao for now.